Hello folks, welcome to Lester's Custom Truck Shop. Thomas H. in California. This is your Lescom LC995v2, actually V150. You have an RFX 150 on the back of this bad boy. Okay, I'll show you the inside. I've upgraded your voltage regulator filter cap to a 3300 microfarad 25 volt. Also, your input voltage buffer has been upgraded from a 1000 microfarad to a 3300 microfarad 25 volt electrolytic. Okay, you got the fast Schottky diodes in the receiver, noise blinker. Takes 6 diodes, folks. I think I've told y'all that before. If you don't do the noise blinker, there's no point in doing any of it. There's your 15 kilohertz wide 10.7 IF filter, upgraded from a 25 kilohertz wide. Now folks have asked me, well, what good does that do? A 25 kilohertz wide filter means that you can receive signals 12.5 kilohertz either side of the frequency you're listening to. Okay? CB channels are spaced 10 kilohertz apart. So guess what? You can hear the channel next to you both up and down. Can't hear them clearly because there is, it's like a peak. Okay? The rejection, though, at that distance is probably only about 50 or 60 dB. So you're going to get some bleed over. What this filter does is gives you 7.5 kilohertz up and 7.5 kilohertz down of receive. It cuts down on bleed over. Okay? Channels are spaced 10 kilohertz away. So if it's only 7.5 kilohertz wide up and 7.5 kilohertz wide down, you know, you got 2.5 kilohertz before you get to the center of the other frequency. So it helps with bleed over. Okay? Your first RF amp has been upgraded. The radio has been broadbanded, both receive and transmit. And no, I'm not going to share that secret. There's your extra 10 amp diode. Okay? Now this fuse holder right here is for the power that comes through the amplifier for the radio. All right, see that little, should be red, but it's actually orange. The wire coming from here goes through the amplifier. Okay, so when you've got this connected, when you're using this connector, you're powering the amplifier and the radio. Okay, there's actually 2 connection points over here on the side that they connect to. So what I do, I take a positive and negative wire, I connect to those points and come around and come out into the radio through our heat shrink bundle here. Okay, I run the positive wire through a 10 amp fuse. That's what this fuse is. It's black because the wire on the fuse is black. Okay, but it's actually going to the positive side. See that right there? So when you've got power connected to the amplifier connector, it's powering the amplifier and the radio. Okay? Just remember that. Same thing with negative. The negative's coming through and feeding right there, so the radio's powered. All right. I think that about does it for the inside. Okay, and as you can see, I got the red vinyl tape around the faceplate to protect it while I was working on it. Don't leave this on there. Go ahead and peel this off. You know, I mean, once you've got the radio set up and everything, go ahead and peel that off so that you can see the chrome. Now, I had one stored. It had been stored for about a year that I had put tape on. And when I took it out of storage and peeled the tape off, there was no residue on there. This is pretty high grade tape. This is 3M Scotch, or Scotch 3M, whatever it is now. So it didn't leave a residue. Okay? This guy right here with all the hot glue around it, that's the relay for the amplifier. That's what gives you control on the front of the radio to turn this amplifier on and off. I'll be showing you that here in a minute. But that's what all the hot glue, I don't want that relay to move, okay? Because if he moves and comes in contact with something, it could cause some problems. So that's why all the hot glue's around it. And remember, like I've told you before, folks, all you got to do is freeze that stuff with something like that duster. Just turn the can upside down, freeze it, and that glue will break right off. Or you can actually heat it up with a heat gun and, you know, turn the radio upside down and let it drip out of it. Okay. More to come. Okay, we're back. Turn on the signal generator. It's on AM and I'm on external. I'm going to switch it to internal. And hopefully you can see that. It wants to wash out that meter. Yeah, it's still washing it out. That's the camera doing that. But I believe you can see that it's S9. I'm going to switch to lower sideband and S9 again, okay? All right, let's turn that off. This is on channel 19. Let's do some power test. Okay, the meter on the left is average power. I've got 100 watt slugs in there. I don't know if you can see those. They're coupled together. Okay. Now, both of these meters are bird meters. They're actually meters that I took apart and put both of them in one cabinet. Okay. And got that set on ×2. I'm going to move it to ×1. So we're reading on the bottom scale on both meters. Okay. Audio, hello. And it might help if I went back, switch the antenna switch back to the bird. Audio, hello. Whoa, okay. I'm going to blow that meter up. All right, I'm going to go to ×2 on this meter. So we're going to be reading on the top scale. That's 200 right there, okay? And about 250 all the way over here to the side. Move this thing back up so you can see it a little better. Okay, so remember the meter on the left is average. We're reading on the bottom scale on it. The meter on the right is now peak. We're reading on the top scale of it. And I'm on AM channel 19. Hello, audio, hello, audio, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's about, well, that says about 50 watts peak. And a little over 200, about 50 watts average, a little over 200 peak. And peak is, I think it's 2.58 or 2.85, something like that, times average. So that meter's reading awful high, isn't it? Audio, hello, audio, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm using a stock little hand mic. Okay. All right, let's switch to lower sideband. Oh, you know what? I'm on the ×2 scale. Okay. So this is ×2.5. So we were right in here. So that's about 90 watts ×2. Okay, so about 180 watts peak. That's more like it. Audio, hello, audio, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm on lower sideband there. Audio, hello, audio, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's on sideband. That's about maybe 140 watts peak. Let's see what it looks like on the scope. I'm going to have to turn the voltage up on the scope. Audio, hello, hello, audio. Audio 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Audio test. Now let me put it on two-tone. See what we get with it on two-tone. And I'm going to have to resync the scope. Only bad thing about this, let's see, are we synced off channel B? Normal channel 2, yep. Try that again. Nope. Hang on a minute, folks. I'll get it going right and I'll be back. Okay, that's about as good as I'm going to get it. It's going to continue to roll. I can't get it to sync. I don't know why. But you can see that the tops are nice and rounded. And that's on the two-tone. Okay, that's with the amplifier off. Hang on a second. There it is with the amp on. Okay. Nice and round. They're just bigger. Okay. Audio, hello, hello, audio. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Audio test. This old boy's got some output power. Hello, audio, audio, hello. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That was on sideband. Let's see. What's it doing on AM? Audio, hello, hello, audio, audio. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. These little galaxies always seem to do better on AM than they do on sideband. Not real sure why, but they're good AM radios as well as good sideband radios. All right. I think that's everything. Yeah, I believe that's all. Okay, Thomas, I sure hope you enjoy your new radio. It was my pleasure to build it for you. 73s, everybody.